New York City, a bustling metropolis with a heart for its most vulnerable citizens, grapples with the long-standing mandate known as the right to shelter. This unique legal requirement obligates the city to provide emergency housing to anyone in need, regardless of their circumstances. But as the city faces a surge of international migrants and escalating costs, the right to shelter has become a hotly debated issue. Let's delve into the history, impact, and current challenges surrounding this crucial policy. Origins of the right to shelter. The roots of New York City's right to shelter trace back to the Callahan v. Carey case in 1979. Attorney Robert Hayes, co-founder of the Coalition for the Homeless, championed the cause, arguing that every homeless person had a constitutional right to shelter. The case led to a consent decree in 1981, compelling the city to provide sufficient beds for every homeless man seeking shelter. The mandate expanded over time to include women, children, and families. Current landscape and challenges. Financial strain. New York City's shelter system now houses over 48,000 people experiencing homelessness, with nearly 15,000 of them being children. The city's Department of Homeless Services allocates a staggering budget of $2 billion for its shelter system. Recent investigations into shelter providers' financial practices have raised concerns about transparency and accountability. Influx of asylum seekers. The city faces an unprecedented surge of international migrants, including asylum seekers. Mayor Eric Adams argues that the right to shelter was never intended to address a humanitarian crisis of this magnitude. The strain on resources and capacity has prompted the city to seek flexibility in implementing the mandate. Legal battles and negotiations. The city's request to suspend the right to shelter has sparked legal battles. Advocates worry that denying shelter could lead to more street encampments and harm vulnerable New Yorkers. Negotiations continue between city officials and organizations like the Legal Aid Society to strike a balance between compassion and fiscal responsibility. The way forward. The recent settlement preserves the underlying 1981 consent decree while allowing temporary adjustments for adult migrants. It ensures that single adults, both longtime residents and newcomers, have access to shelter and basic necessities. Mayor Adams emphasizes the need for federal support in addressing the ongoing crisis.